Hey YouTube, so it's the morning after, well actually it's the afternoon. We slept late this morning. I think I overdid it yesterday, but anyway, it's Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day, and I started cutting last night. Actually, I cut one slice through the log that you see on there right now. It's red oak, and it's absolutely beautiful inside, but the flitch is so heavy there that instead of trying to throw it onto something, I'm just going to cut it in place and throw the stuff on the pile that I have here to get rid of later, and then I'll split that stuff. But I don't know how far I'm going to get here. It was just pouring and pouring and pouring. You know, there's an old saying, pouring like cats and dogs. I don't know exactly what that means and where it came from, but if the size of the animal is anything, it was, I would have to say this morning it was pouring rhinoceroses and freaking elephants, because it poured so freaking hard there was a creek running down our driveway. So anyway, now the sun's coming out, but it's only coming out of like a small spot in the cloud cover, so now it goes back in. Well, whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna get myself set up to do a little bit of cutting here. I need the chainsaw first, and then we'll see what this thing really looks like. I'll show you up close what the boards are like. That red oak is so heavy because of all the moisture in it and just the size of it that I couldn't get it to lay on the 90 to put the cut against the backstop. So I'm just going to cut. I threw it all the way around 180, so I'm going to make a cut there, and then I'll try and stand that back up. I've got to show you this wood up close. I don't think I've ever seen a log this big, this nice. Just check this wood out. Back you up a little bit. The other side looks just like this. Isn't that something else? Man, that's some nice looking boards there. That's absolutely worth just about anything you could get for it. You know, as far as high dollar. Alright, I'm going to have to roll that. And I think that's a 12-inch cant there. Let me check it. That's 11.5, but I've already got one 1-inch board off of there. This board here is 1 inch. It's only going to be like 1 inch by, let's see, that's about a 1x4 till I cut in the middle there. You can see how it narrows down in here, maybe a 1x5. But the thing is it's just so nice. You know, this is the type of thing where you just want to take your time and do the best you can do with it. So as far as the width goes, I think I'd get away with 14 inches wide. 14 right there. So I'm going to see if I can't cut the 14-inch wide way, and then I'll cut 12-inch wide, or 11, actually I think they're 11-inch cants out of that, or boards I mean out of that. got a knot in there, so it's not perfect. But we're gonna see what we do, what we get with the other side when I roll that, and then I'll determine which way I want to cut that. Well guys, this red oak doesn't get any nicer than this. Oh man, it's magnificent. Just knowing that it's going in my kiln is making me feel better already. Really nice. small knots in there. They're about 1 inch in diameter. But they're sound, so they look good yet. I'm gonna keep going this way. I could start cutting the other way if I wanted to, but so far so good. Looks like the battery went dead, but we're okay now again. I took another nice board off of there. We're going after the next one. Now this red oak here, you can see where the pith is up at that upper end. I think I might turn them and get 1x6 out of them. Let's check it. The way the center of the log is running in this, it's showing up at the upper end here, but it's not showing up here. But the center of the tree is slightly low here. Okay, so we're about 2 inches down. Now, it could possibly mean that I'm gonna get 3 boards that are gonna have some pith in the center, which is gonna make the boards not look as good. So what I'm gonna do to eliminate that is I'm gonna take 1 board out of there. That'll give me an indication of what the next one's gonna look like. And if I don't like it, I'll be at 1x6. Right now this is a 7x12 can at the moment. So if I take 1 board off, see what that next one looks like, I'll be at 6 inches, which is what I would want to be able to cut them the opposite way. So we'll check and see what happens here. Okay, so here's what we have here. If you remember, I said the pith was showing at that end. At this end, it wasn't showing yet. So when you have a board like that, or a can like that, the next cut that you're going to make forces the pith down the board. So you can see up here it's barely showing, but down here it's more definite. Now, if I cut this board, I'm going to have this track running all the way up through here. And it is fairly straight this direction. So the next board then is going to have more of a pith in it. So what I'm going to do, and it'll give me a little more variation, I'm going to turn this thing 90 degrees, and then I'll start cutting 1x6 out of it. And with a little bit of luck, I can keep the pith in 1x6 from here on, and that'll give me more boards, 1 or 2, maybe even 3 more boards without a pith in them. made this in such a way that the sapwood you can see on the outside is up. The other side's all hardwood or heartwood. The reason I'm saying that or doing that is because I want to get to heartwood as quick as I can. I am going to take a 1-inch board out of there, and it might be better to go from the other side. It's always hard to tell. Let me just see what I have here. I have 11 3/4 there, so I wouldn't end up with that full board at the end anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a 1-inch board off the top of that. I'll still save that because I can get a 1x2 out of it in the end. But I'll cut that, and then I'll just keep going down there and see how these boards look. You notice this end picked up a little bit, so there's some stress in that log yet, even though it was dead. Nice looking board though. knot that I had showed you before is showing up now. So, looks like either way I'm going to be getting some goofed up boards by the pit. But we'll keep going. I'll take a two-inch cut out of that because I only want to keep the best of the boards in the kiln at this point. Alright, so making that 2-inch cut got me out of that bad knot there. So we'll go back to 1-inch cut now. last board there is a 1/16 of an inch heavy, but I'm not going to worry about trying to take that off of there because these boards are so nice that they're going to plane like butter when the time comes. Alright guys, so that was one of the big logs. There's one other one there. And this log that I just cut came from this end of that log. That log ought to be magnificent. That's all I can say. So I'm going to get this board out of here. Do a little bit of cleaning up this crazy weather. I mean, I know you've been seeing it. You know, it looks like it's going to rain everywhere. Pretty much, except for right above me here. So I don't know what to think. But I'm thankful that I got these boards. At first I wasn't too hopeful when I first saw the logs, but thankfully they must have just died recently because no worms, no bug holes, no nothing in any of these pieces of board. Any of these boards, except that one knot you saw in the 2-inch that I cut out. And then besides that 2-inch, there was the one that had the pith in it. Other than that, it looks good.